Welcome to South Aussie Shooting Channel. Today we are reviewing the Coleman fyreknight 2, and this is for my camping setup in the Prado, and went away to Morgan and used my old butane stove. Wasn't really good enough for what I wanted to. Wouldn't even cook my sausages in the park on a windy day, so I decided to grab one of these, which is really good for wind, especially designed for high speed winds and not blowing out the flame at all, and uses gas, propane as well, and not butane, so you can use your normal gas bottles and Coleman bottles. It's large with the 30.5 centimeter pan, so you can put two big pans on it. Individually controlled, and also you can fit a flat plate over it, which is another optional extra, with the covers as well that go on it that hold two propane bottles, and they're all extras. So this is outdoor use only. It's got the hyperflame here burners. It's got the ignition electric start as well, and as you can see here, you can put big pots and stuff like that if you're cooking for multiple people. It's got powerful heat of 24,000 BTUs. It's heavy duty and easy to carry with the handle. It's got a swap top, interchangeable cooktops as well. There's two little square ones you can get also, but mainly in the US use like grills and a flat plate separately, or there's ones that you buy like the even temp ones that just go over both of them, but there is no burner in the middle. My brother has an even temp one. I got this one as well, so we sort of got two. One's a triple burner and this one's the newest addition to the Coleman. It's got the wind block pan supports, hyperflame 2 times faster boil time outdoors, so you can cook and boil water really fast. Has here versus a standard burner at 3 millisecond wind speed. Just around the box, looking at different specs in here. Comes in a nice green box with the Coleman red logo. It's nice, and it tells you here the hyperflame technology here, of what the hyper burner is and the standard burner is, with the time limit and the milliseconds of wind, and 2 times faster boil time outdoors. Instant start, perfect flow technology, and little LPG tank. What's included in the box is on the back here. Tells you about the wind block here, of how it actually uses the wind as well. 360 wind protection, fits larger pans. It says a non-skid feet for pots, easy use, so it's high off the ground. Heavy duty latch and stuff. Adjustable burners, 2 heat zones. You get this gas hose with it as well, and it's a high performance heat. Carry handles, you can see here, and 3-piece pivoting handle. This is an optional bag you can get with the 2 little tanks in there. It lasts about an hour on high. These are the optional grills that you can get. Grill and a flat plate. So I've already taken it out of the box, so I'll just take it out. Comes with the 3-year warranty here. It says here lasts up to an hour with both burners on high and a 16.4 ounce propane cylinder. 3 years warranty obviously, which is pretty good. This is the Gladiator series Coleman. This is the Hyperflame 2 out of the box here. So it's grey in colour. the red logo, the fyreknight logo. Does leave a little bit of fingerprints here on it. It's new, fairly strong. Has plastic corners here that are lifted as well, so you can have this laying on its front or back. It's lifted off the ground here. Has a nice handle. Has electric start. Got the handles that go around. There's no click sound or anything, it just stops there. So gas is on and gas is off. Has the lock attachment here. So underneath here is little holes for air to get in. You can see there's a fair bit of gap underneath to keep it off the table. Take this out the way. It's nice. The side view. How thick it is. Back here. You can see the hinge mechanisms here. Which is more the front when it's tipped sideways when people are looking at it. On the other side here we have our gas regulator hole. Undoing it, lifting it up here. Has a handle here which folds down and goes into a little slot down the bottom. It stays in place, as you can see. It comes back down as well. Locks in there, pretty solid. Has your little disclaimers and stuff on how to use the fyreknight, how to turn it on, and how to light it with a match and everything. Yeah, it's pretty simple. And carbon monoxide hazard, your model number, and just some little product stuff here. It says it cooks obviously 50% faster. Here we got our gas regulator, how it sits inside when packed away. These normally come off as well. So we got our burner here, and this here prevents the wind. Their new technology stuff here, how the flame stays hot and cools down. You can also take these out for cleaning. They just pop out and have these little tabs at the bottom here that push back in the side here. We'll go pop there and make sure you get them in the right slot, and easy to clean up and everything. Can use a flat plate with these as well. They have the individual ones if you want to buy those. We've got our electric start, got a little number up here on which one's yours, so we'll just take that out of the way. Fairly good. Should stop the wind and everything. This will plug in the side here. It has this normally slots right into there, and this will just go on the thread that's inside there at the moment. Pushing it snug in there, and then twisting the knob in until it stops. This will actually move freely. It actually should sit like this with the gas bottle. It will also come with the propane tank attachment. The big side will actually go in the bottom here and go in there and screw on, and the other side will attach to your bottle. We're just using the Coleman cartridges, propane 16 ounces. Tells you instructions on how to actually put it on, and the storage requirements and everything. Has a plastic base here, so it won't rub or break or scratch much. Take off the little lid here, has the threaded end, has some other little valves on there, and this will just sit inside there, flat on the table, as so. And all you need to do to turn it on is push one of the switches down and then click your starter, and it will come on, as I'll demonstrate after the bottle's been screwed on properly. And same with the match, turn it on, match goes boof, make sure your hands are away, and yeah, same as the other side, and you should be cooking with gas. Alright, so I'll turn the unit on. Okay, so the unit is now screwed in, set up, everything's tightened, ready to turn it on with the electric start. And hear the gas. One click, it's on. Other side, starter, it's on. It's on low. Fair bit of heat coming off, it's really hot. So yeah, it's actually good if you want to sit around at night time if you're not using wood. Campfire, this puts out a lot of heat. Will last about an hour. So yeah, it's great. If you got bigger bottles, obviously they last longer than normal cartridges like these. So I'm pretty happy with this setup. We'll test it out next full drive club meeting, and we'll see how she performs with some steaks. Thanks for watching. Subscribe.